Good morning, this is Cam from Hyper Thrills, and today we are back here at Six Flags Great Adventure. Of course, yesterday, on Saturday, the Shoreline Pier soft open with flying scooters, Hypno Twister, and Super Roundup. So, super excited to get there, so let's get in. Walking into Shoreline Pier here, and I absolutely love the presentation. It's actually surreal, kind of just like standing in here and seeing a project you covered so extensively, but the presentation's awesome. I absolutely love the sign. And of course, I think Flying Scooters is going to be our first ride of the day, but yeah, just amazing that this area has opened. Going on right now is actually a soft opening, which is more of like a preview for Shoreline Pier. So 3 of the 5 rides are finished, up and ready to go. As you can see, Hypno Twist in the background, but they do have the retail location open. Unfortunately, they do not have any of the drink stands or the food stands open yet, but that's coming in the next few weeks, as the media day is June 19th. So hopefully everything should be up and ready by then. But we're going to just go get some new rides in. Well, my first ride of the Shoreline Pier was the Flying Scooters, and I never actually rode these at Six Flags America, but these are really fun rides. I also like the Seagull theme they have going on, including a appearance by Scooty the Seagull, the mascot. Just took my first ride on Hypno Twister, and that was my first time on Nebulas, so that was pretty cool. I never rode the ones at Hershey or Carowinds, but yeah, it's a decent fun ride. One thing I really like about Shoreline Pier here is that they have their very own trash cans. These are very, they remind me of the Disney trash cans, and I don't know if you can use these one as tables, but yeah, I also like the decals on them too. Unfortunately, right now, Barrels of Fun is not open, but hopefully in the next few weeks, you can see they do have one of the cars back there, but I rode this when it was Raging Cajun, but now it is Barrels of Fun, and I'm really digging this color scheme. And they're going to have multicolored cars, which is going to be really cool, too. So, yeah, hopefully next few weeks it'll be open. One of the things that they have here at Shoreline Pier is a bunch of teasers for Project Purple, including right here in the lifeguard stand for the purple flag, as in, Treacherous Water editions. But this one's for Marine Life Hazard, which could mean, big sea creature. And the other thing, too, is I really like this shark photo op with the Shoreline Pier sign. That looks really nice. And I also like, too, they have a sign over here on the fence, naming a bunch of New Jersey beaches or Jersey Shore beaches, whatever one you want to call it. But yeah, I also like the lifeguard sign on there. I really love all the details around here at Shoreline Pier. And we'll see a few more in just a few moments. But they also have a buoy here. And if you go further down there, they have a boat and some seagulls. I just really like the way they made this area look. I really like the dune look that they went with. It looks really, really nice. And of course, in between Hypno Twister and Super Roundup, they have another buoy, and of course the Beach Patrol, and the interesting view of Superman, one that I haven't gotten probably since when Green Lantern was here. But also, one thing too I really like is the detail of the no bikes on the boardwalk, because there are many boardwalks that do not allow bikes, especially during peak season. So I really like this little detail. And of course, one detail too is all the string lights they have for the boardwalk nights, and the canopies for the sunshades, which are going to come really in handy when it gets quite hot out and the sun's out later this year. But yeah, I really like the look that it went. I cannot wait for the boardwalk nights. But as you can see, we also have a look of the Shoreline Trading Co., the new retail location. So hopefully some more merchandise will come for the Shoreline Pier. But I also really like this photo op too. That's really nice. And of course, here we have 2 locations here. Seagulps, which I believe is a bar, but that's a really funny name for that. And then of course I believe it's going to be the funnel cake stand, but yeah, hopefully that will be open too in a few weeks. Well, of course, here are all the rules of the Shoreline Pier, and yeah, it's a fun sign. So this stage actually be setting up for Boardwalk Nights, which takes place later in June, and all goes all the way to August. So I guess we're getting a new show also, because this looks really, really nice. Well, Mine Train has gotten repainted all through the block. You can see that dark brown color with the red. Looks really nice. This still got some work to do, but it's coming on really nicely. I really like the way this color scheme looks. So, yeah, I can't wait till it's finished. Just took 2 rides in El Toro, and while it is unfortunately still on one train, it was running absolutely fantastic. I'm glad to see that that track is holding up after 3 months of park operation almost. But yeah, everything's running really, really well. Just the view of Project Purple's tower from the Shoreline Pier is absolutely amazing. Of course, that stall looks insane too. And yeah, it just keeps rising. So hopefully we'll get an announcement soon. I'm thinking July at this point, let the Shoreline Pier do its thing. And then, of course, announce Project Purple. Another detail, I also really like these banners on light poles. That's actually a really nice little detail. And then, of course, we get over here to the Wave Swinger. Wave Swinger is just waiting for its swings and its final panels to go on, but I really like the presentation of this. So I think there's a fun addition for Great Adventure. A lot of people were missing the original Wave Swinger. And yeah, I think it's going really nice. Should be probably a couple weeks, as I keep saying. Of course, we get here to the beach warning flags, which are known for, you know, when the water's in treacherous condition. Of course, they have that purple flag there again, implying that some type of sea monster or a kraken theme, or it could be something completely different. But I do like this. This is really nice. Just took 2 rides on Nitro, and summertime Nitro is pretty much here. That was absolutely flying. Did 2 rides in the C train, and yeah, that was running great, but there's never really a bad Nitro ride. We get over here to the Garden State, the former Garden State Grill, and they are transforming this into another restaurant. I believe it's something to do with fresh cut fries, but this has always been one of my favorite restaurants in the park. I just like the aesthetics of it, but I understand why they're changing it. So, yeah, hopefully we'll see it open in a few weeks, too. Not sure what's going on with Project Purple. I believe it's the start of a station work. I could be wrong, just by the way that wall is looking. I could be wrong about that. But, yeah, just more work happening with Project Purple. It might as well, because, you know, if they want it ready by opening day, they got a lot of work to do. But I'm sure they can get it by then. Well, that's going to do it for our day here at Six Flags Great Adventure. I really enjoyed the second day of the soft opening for Shoreline Pier. Just a very, very nice area that Great Adventure really needed. If you liked this video, please make sure to like and subscribe, and I shall see you soon.